Hello everyone, it's Michael here from the Trading Institutional Order Flow thread on forexfactory.com. Today is the 7th of March 2017. It's just 20 minutes to 9 in the evening. I thought I'd continue on the theme from the last video of looking at short-term income trades for the day traders amongst us. So we're going to be looking at daily charts again, just identifying the big picture levels that a day trader would be interested in looking at, looking for opportunities. Just a heads up to you guys, I'm um, in the process of planning this month's webinar, which will be on the last Saturday of this month. So if any of you are interested in attending, please contact me at storehouseanalytics@gmail.com. Give me your email address and I'll put you on the mailing list for the March webinar. Okay, let's go quickly into the charts. So again, as always, the video doesn't get too long. Looking at daily charts of the S&P 500, this market has been on a tear as always, and we can see that's the demand zone that we're keeping an eye on right now. Prices are arriving there, so we are in a place in the market where we may want to start looking for buying opportunities and forego selling right now. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. There's no supply above in the S&P. It's all-time highs, so we're just buying pullbacks to demand, and that's the straight opportunity right now. If this level breaks, then we're beginning to form supply zones, in which case we may also have not only buying opportunities, but also selling opportunities. That scenario hasn't played out yet, so for now, keep your eyes out on this one for possible short-term buying opportunities. Going into the commodities, looking at copper, here's what I see. We have a supply zone created over the last couple of days, and we have demand down in here. So this is the day traders world for copper. I'm not interested in this one because we've already had a pullback to it, so it's not fresh, but these are the fresh levels that we will look at. In silver, again, silver is forming a level. For me, this isn't fully formed yet. I prefer the one above, so that one. And then in terms of fresh demand, there isn't really anything below in copper that interests me right now. Everything here looks to have been tested. So I'm not sure I see much in the way of anything that can really hold down price, or hold up price, I should say, down in here. So that's what I see for copper. We have supply, fresh supply above, new fresh supply forming as well. So looks like there's a lot more room to the downside here for copper. Let's take a look at gold. For gold, we have some demand below down in here. We also have supply now above here. So for gold, we have opportunities coming up. We can both buy and sell here, but for now, obviously, I think it favors more selling than buying. So this is where we are in terms of the day traders world for gold. Let's look at US oil. With US oil, we have a really big area here, which technically you would want to make sure you have confirmation in here. I'm going down to look at it in a more closer level. It's just a big rally base first drop. Prices have pulled back into it, and you can see that the momentum is still to the upside here. So it's a little bit riskier to sell, but with bigger risk comes bigger reward potential. And for the demand side, you have a couple of levels. This one's a pullback into that, so I prefer that one more as a level, although it's also a pullback to all these here. The fact that the origin of this big rally started here is what makes me look at that. So that's for crude oil. If we're going to start dropping from here, obviously we'll probably form new supply zones as we go down as well. Let's take a look at US dollar, Japanese yen. For the short-term trader, you're sitting in a sideways range here. So you've got supply where prices are at right now, and you have that demand also holding below. So it's a very tight range that the day trader is sitting in, which is brilliant for a day trader if you're trading these kinds of markets. I know a lot of short-term traders who love these sideways ranges because it makes it easier for them to be able to see what's going on in the market. So that's what we have for the US dollar, Japanese yen. Um, for the US dollar, Swiss, nothing, nothing at all. And for this one, I think we talked about it on the thread. Um, I think it was Mr. Fibbo who was looking at this. I may be wrong on that, but I think someone was looking at these zones, and these are the two levels that I have marked on the chart. So these are the two areas that interest me. Prices are being held up here, obviously because there's supply here. And in terms of demand, the reason I didn't take this lower level is because we have demand close by. Um, Although for a day trader, this is way more than enough for you to find trading opportunities. So you have supply there and you have demand here. You also have supply above there. So for the US dollar Canadian, this is what the day trader should be focused on right now. Um, Obviously, selling in these markets would be counter trend to the daily, but when prices reach these levels, it's very easy to see why selling would be the way to go. So let's finish up with the New Zealand dollar. Anything interesting? Well, we see that there is demand down in here. There's some demand there, and in terms of supply, I don't really see anything of quality in terms of supply, although prices are falling. We are sitting in a very interesting area right now. That sort of demand that I would watch this area as well. Still, prices are dropping hard into it, and it's already been tested once, so I would keep an eye on that area for demand. In terms of supply, maybe something up in here on a smaller time frame may be the way to go, but for now that this would be the play on the New Zealand, the areas to watch for buys. Sells would be up in here, maybe up in here as well. Okay guys, I'm going to keep the video short. Thank you all for watching. Remember, the webinar will be the last Saturday of this month for non-members of the roundtable. Um, Email me about your email address and send them to me at storehouseanalytics@gmail.com, and we'll get the TIOF webinar going. All right, take care everyone. All the best. Bye bye.